Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Alright, we should be back online. The annoying red bar has disappeared. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your charming. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we had to restart the stream there because of a small technical glitch. It looks like... Oh no, is it seriously blue now? What the poop? What the poop indeed. I literally don't have that on my screen. Can anyone read what it says? Okay, I need to go back upstairs. Connecting to? I literally completely closed the streaming software and brought it back up. I don't know what else to do for an error I'm not seeing on my machine other than rebooting the whole rig. Hang on.
Powering off. Powering on. Mic on.
Which stream software are you using? Streamlabs OBS.
Atsura tells me you tamed the storms of Poko Kohara. Makes a person wonder what kind of secrets lie in Andra's mortar.
She takes a thoughtful puff on her pipe. Why do you say that? She grins, smoke curling between her teeth.
Don't tell me you've never gazed at a horizon and wondered at what lies beyond. Or seen a no trespassing sign as a challenge.
Let's see. I believe in calculated risks, not reckless adventures.
The greatest risk often guards. Raotai's storms have made us who we are as a nation. Hardy, driven, inventive.
Urikor, your joke reminds me of a real story. There was this guy, he was a very small-time streamer, and he finished streaming and misclicked and did not stop the stream and went to bed. And he came down the next morning, and his cat was sitting in the chair, and just his cat was sitting there snoring softly on the camera, and it had like 50 viewers, which was more than he had ever had, and he was super pissed off. It's like, dude, I think you should just start a kitty stream. Connecting to something. Okay, if I were to close everything and reboot the computer, and reopening the game and the stream software, it would be like 5 minutes and stuff. So I think I'm just gonna deal with it for now. Cat's more interesting than seriously.
But they've also held us back. Forced our people to seek resources and livelihoods far from our homes and families. Imagine how much more we could achieve if we could control those storms.
Our bright eyes watch you for a reaction. Grand and worthy goal.
And one that will improve the lives of many. The storms there cannot be natural. Not when they are so ferocious, so constant. And your exploits at Poko Kohara suggest that something else may be behind them.
See, the reason I can't see it... Hold on. I'm going to give you guys a little peekaroo into what I see. Like, this is the streaming software right here. And so you can see down at the bottom, I can see this box. And this is my view of the stream. And for me, this box is teeny, teeny, tiny. And so I can see it there, but it's not on my actual screen for me. So it's very strange. This is a new one. This has never happened before.
But enough of that for now.
All right, Asura says you needed my help.
There's an understatement.
She knocks the bowl of her pipe against her wooden hand.
The trouble in Hasango forced us to...
She stopped talking. To send additional ships back to Raotai to make up for shortfalls.
And storms at home have delayed another portion of our fleet. This leaves us short-handed here.
All this charisma just enthralls you, White Tiger. I've got an expert crew and a ship that can handle anything out there. Unless
I
that
have
anything
no
has more
doubt.
hit points than me.
We're due to collect a special shipment for delivery to our port of...
She keeps cutting out. At Sayuka.
You used to deal regularly in trade goods,
Merchant?
so you'll know how to handle yourself. We've contracted with a captain named Whittler.
Adjust this a little bit. Right.
Meet her, complete the trade, and take the cargo to Sayuka. Fleet Master Okaya is overseeing the development of some special projects there.
She takes a thoughtful draw on her pipe as she looks at you, seemingly deciding what to say.
She's one of the brightest minds in Rawatai, and it shows. You two will get along.
Her amusement manifests in the barest lift of her eyebrows.
Most of her work is, or should be, under wraps for now. But perhaps she can give you a taste of what we have to offer.
What is the shipment?
It'll be easier for Okaya to explain.
I'm not moving drugs for you, lady. Fool me once. Why don't you send Whittler's crew to Sayuka? Her laugh sounds like a grunt.
Let's just say, I'm not keen.
The game is really bugging out right now. I'm not keen to invite them to a port where we're developing experimental technologies. Insight, they're smugglers.
Along with half the population of this
Storm-tossed archipelago. She shakes her head. Alright. What's next?
Whittler's agreed to meet our courier out at sea, away from the heaviest traffic.
She gestures on her map to the open water west of Nekataka.
This is her payment. We've already negotiated.
So we got 1,000 copper that it sounds like we're gonna have to hand to somebody else.
Fleet Master Okaya will see to your compensation once you arrive with the cargo.
She watches you appraisingly.
This is the kind of job that's best completed quickly and quietly.
Wonder if
I'm
this is
counting on
timed.
your famous discretion.
Dude, I have one hand on the cat and one hand on the mouse clicking through this conversation. I've done nothing. I'm very glad it's gone though.
Clear skies.
I'm telling you, I've done 230 something streams, and that is a bug I have never experienced. Let me ask you about something else. Oh, and I also just have to say calm seas. Let's be done with that. Alright. The kids have reconnected the internet. There's a Firefox joke there somewhere. White Tiger, I think this would be up your alley. Have you seen the little web comics where the guy's on the internet and a little Firefox walks up and opens the side of his tower, and he's like, I'm here to clean out your cookies. And he opens the tower and just cookies pour, like real chocolate chip cookies, like just flood out of the tower and bury the fox, and it's like, nom nom, and starts eating them. And the guy's like, can I have some? And it's like, no.
The Ranga Nui leads us, but he represents all of Rawatai.
Alright. What's our next quest, friends? Track the wilderness of Crookspur Island, northwest of Nekataka. Do I have anything in Nekataka? Meet Whittler at the rendezvous west of Nekataka? Wait, is that on land or on water? Okay. And resolve matters. Oh, we're supposed to. It recommends to take the paladin lady. Does outpost at the dead flow and expanded iceberg in the southern seas. Okay. Explore the uncharted islands around Port Maj. Maji? Okay. Alright.
Then must he put his name on everything? Price share is simpler.
I'm the invisible man. Can I look at the map of the island? Nope. That's just the city. Okay, well, let's leave by sea then. Wow, it takes us 4 hours to walk out? Jeez. Why didn't you just park the boat at this dock over here? Goodness gracious. Also, White Tiger trying to stress me out that the red box is back. Shame on you. Where to? Support Maj is down there. We're supposed to clear the islands around it? Let's go down here to the fog and just slice the fog away going down. Part of me feels like I'm playing like an old Warcraft game, like just clearing the fog of war like this. Palm slats times 3. Our food and water for the crew is getting low. Let's work on that. Can I like shift click stuff up there? Doesn't appear so. Can't shift click, double click, right click, shift right click, or control click to get stuff up there. Alright. Copper leaf. Vegetables. Eat your vegetables. Rum. Oh, +3 morale with rum. They love the rum. Of course they do. The forbidden flesh pie. -2 morale. They do not want to eat forbidden flesh. Not big on that. Oh, medical supplies. We need that. Oh, wait, what's this? There's a thing. Oh, wait, I think we've been there, actually. The rice farm. That's just like literally a rice merchant. So I'll get wasted on rum and vegetables. Sift through the wreckage of the ship. 15 milk. I'm sure the milk is still good after all this time. 10 Jaeger. Or Lager, if you're cultured. The Imposter's Lament. Hang on. Dude, I don't know what letter that is because that crazy font. Oh, okay. Can't cross that tiny stream or whatever that is. Amira's Whisper. Milk is now yogurt. It's all goose. It might be all goose, too. A light fog curls about your ankles. Breathless, whispering voices call to you from the darkness. They cry in the half-uttered sentences and moans, gurgles, and screams. With few words you can make out among the chorus, beg for mercy for an end to their pain. Step into the fog. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Wisps wind around your torso and cling to your skin. The cries become shouts and the chorus screams. The fog thickens until you see nothing but its swirling ghostly shape. Dark forms appear in the fog. They encircle you one moment and disappear the next. Ask Shodi to draw the spirits into her lantern. I think it's time for you, lost lot, to find the light. This way now, that's right. The dense fog swirls into Shodi's lantern. You hear a faint tink of metal striking the ground. You bend down to examine it and discover a small necklace. The stone at its center sparkles with the red of a fire's dancing flame. Unhindered by the fog, you are now free to continue exploring the island. Wow, it's a good thing we had a Ghostbuster with us, guys. +1 int, +10 accuracy against spirits. One thing I like about this game is how useful the companions are. It's not just conversation, but they do stuff, like get you out of change the spirit. I completely agree. I think if I had replaced Shodi with some other priest, I could not have done that. Imposter's Lament. Sift through the wreckage of the ship. Lots of money, a cannon, and that's it. Okay. Some water, I think. Yep, 14 water. There's a fruit tree up here. And then we can check out this temple. Ahead of you lie the ruins of an ancient complex. As you near the tumbled-down stone entrance, you notice several curious drawings scrawled across the stone in flaking brown paint. As you bend down to get a better look and discover that the depictions depict violent images of decapitations, dismemberings, hangings, and sundry other terrors. Guys, these terrors are sundry. Light from distant torches flickers on the ruined walls. Unintelligible words float to you on a breeze that reeks of carrion and a metallic tang of blood. Oh my gosh, that's a very bloody mess right when we walk in the door.
Sure.
Okay, those are ship supplies that we're already full on, so I can't take any more of those. I wonder if the bigger ships can hold more cannonballs, or if it's the same for all ships. Fat bubbles thick on the surface of this pot. Ooh. They cooking people? Anchor's journal.
Ceridon.
Some non-magical weaponry. How do you have the forbidden flesh pie already?
We
I
had
don't know.
ribs last night.
How about liver?
Ah, my ma used to do a mean fried liver.
Haunch it is then. Livers for dessert.
You're mine! Feel
Oh, an ogre pirate, y'all. Oh, we mind controlled their captain? Nice.
Or something else.
We mind controlled the ogre pirate, but he died anyway, and the captain. Whoa, what? Oh, I didn't see this
Still
guy.
got it.
Good job, team. Noticed what I didn't. Alright, so we got some cannibal pirates here.
Not a problem.
Bones scored by jagged cuts and picked clean of meat and marrow lie in a disorganized heap. I don't know, I just assume it's made of people parts. Giordu red-handed. You find a middle-aged dwarf tied to a post, a pile of bloody refuse scattered at his feet. His beard is a matted mess and his face is streaked with dirt. Despite his haggard state, he twists around his bonds when you approach.
Bless your neckers. You're just in time. Another moment more and I would have been dinner.
Untie him.
Marius, thank you mightily.
He takes a moment to flex and bend his hands, working the circulation back into them. His lips twist into a grimace when he runs his fingers over the deep bruises the ropes left.
Say, you got a ship? Couldn't get here without one, right? You by chance have any spots open for an old dwarf like me? I might not look it, but I'm a deft hand with a
Free
rigging.
deckhand.
Can even cook some.
Welcome to the crew of the Defiant.
I owe you one, Captain. A death like this, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to repay you. You like stew? I got a great recipe. Flavor's real different, like nothing you ever tasted. I'll make it for you.
If it's made out of
You
people,
know,
I don't want it.
And thanks.
He gives you a quick wink and a nod before heading back to the ship. Dude, I don't know what's in the freaking flesh pie. Like, hold on, where is it? Freaking weirdo. Oh, there we go. Forbidden flesh pie. +2 power level for corpse eaters. Heavily seasoned kith meat. Kith is humans, Almawa, dwarves, elves, Orlans, or godlike. Ground and baked into a greasy crust. The strong spices cover up the unsavory taste, but the knowledge will stay with you forever. That's what it is.
What have we here? Dim in the lantern.
Yeah. Captain's making us eat people. And of course, there's the required joke. How does it taste? It varies from person to person. Some of the bones in this pile are cracked and bleached with age. Alright, it seems like the big reward for this dungeon was a free crewmate. No, I don't think it's hair pie. Oh, that was the ship supplies that I'm already full on. Dude, I gotta say, that mutant game you showed me, there is a small temptation to play that tomorrow, because if you play a game on launch day... hold on. If you play a game on launch day, it has, you know, much better results, but... I'm just... it's the money. It's the money. Spending that, just dropped a lot of bucks on this cat. Oh, what is this? $17 hardtack. We found like a field of crackers? Weird. Sent me a whisper? On what platform? On Twitch? On Discord? On Steam? You can't put a price on happiness. White Tiger, I don't know if you're talking about the cat or the mutant game. Happiness is mutants. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. Yo, we have to try this. This is at least 4 levels higher than me. Let's give it a try. I just quick saved. On Twitch? Oh, there we go. I had to refresh a Twitch page. Okay. As you wish. Okay, hang on just a second. How tough are these? Okay, so the overall encounter is triple red skull. Individually, they're this. Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Let's all stealth. So, we might get absolutely destroyed here in a second, but we're gonna give this a try. Alright, what do we got for weaponry? Gun, sword, claw thing, and a shield? Is that a construct? The Steel Preacher. That might be a construct or a guy in armor, I can't tell. Sword, I think? Oh, okay, fanatics are guns, champions are sword, and then the blights. Okay.
Yeah, can do.
Okay. Oh no. He got death gripped, y'all. He got death gripped. Alright, blind all these guys, please. Alright, excellent. And now do another one just for damage. Okay, lovely. Now get a bit closer. And bring the thunder. Okay. Wow, guys, we are doing really good in this. Okay, and let's do a blizzard. Just a reminder, whenever Takehu does a water-themed spell, it will not hurt friendlies. He shapes it around the friendlies, it won't hurt them. So you can safely bombard the area around the tank with water-style spells. That's a unique thing. No character that you make fresh has that ability.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Okay. Alright, so now we just got this guy in, like, full metal. So this guy's gonna take a bit. We've taken out every other enemy.
Hardly seems fair.
Okay, let's do stuff that will up our damage. Devotion of the Faithful.
This weapon's no good to me.
Oh my gosh, guys. Look how long this is taking.
Let's go.
Dude, look at the chat. Imagine doing this in a pen and paper game, and look at like every one of these would be like someone rolling a dice. This would take hours. Alright, how long till Devotion of the Faithful wears off? 15 seconds. At this point, it's just wait. I'm gonna recast Devotions of the Faithful. That increases accuracy, which means hitting, I don't know, between the joints of this thing.
After him.
About 5 seconds left, so one more will last to the end of the fight and let us kill this thing. There we go. Monk, are you attacking? Doesn't look like you are, honestly. Alright, there we go. He had rooted himself to the ground earlier when I told him to use the wall, and he was still rooted like an inch out of melee range, so I had to move him. Almost got him.
See that, Ishi?
400 XP for the Steel Preacher. Are we gonna loot his head for our bag of heads? Bolt Catchers? Grants Crackling Bolt. 1 per rest. Caster becomes a living generator for a powerful bolt of electricity that streaks out in a straight line and bounces off of walls, harming anything caught in its path. 20% chance to reflect electric attacks. 20% chance to launch shock damage at target on scoring a melee weapon crit. Interesting. Not something anyone in this party is going to use, but definitely interesting. Oh, we got some cool helmets. What helmet is he using? Receiving shock damage grants the wearer additional shock damage for themselves, so which really doesn't affect him at all. It was just a hat to use. So let me see. Just for cosmetics. That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, those eyes. Look at those bedroom eyes, guys. You want that. That's charisma. Oh my god, he's so ugly. Alright, let's just put back on the one that we had. Dear Lord.
Mind if I do? Leave it to me.
Okay, well... I don't know if that was a bounty or just like a big challenge thing for XP. That's pretty cool, though. I was just, like, so focused on crowd control and dropping all those cold chill wind things. And when I finally hit tab to look at how many were left, like, 5 of the 8 were already dead. Yeah, it's, well, the Orlans, there was, like, Wild Orlans and this other type of Orlan. And Wild Orlan is the one that had, it was a really good tanking racial. Let me see if I can find what it was. +2 perception, +1 resolve, minus might. When Wild Orlans are naturally sound of mind, and they have resistance toward resolve affliction, so you can't debuff their chance to dodge attacks, to simplify it. However, the Wild Orlan only has one face option, which is that super hairy, ugly guy. So that's why I'm wearing full helmets. Alright, let's tap that quick save. Well, no, okay, so... Was it resolve increases your deflection. And if they drain your resolve in any way, your deflection and will are going to go down. So having resistance to those afflictions makes it harder to drain those stats. Am I wrong? I'm completely open to being told I'm wrong. I thought that's how it worked. Every debuff buff is tiered. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it still sort of works in that way, just maybe not completely the way I thought. Oh, this ship came for me. I couldn't tell. Rum Dum Regear points to a dark spot on the horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches. You squint at the horizon. Oh, did I say captain too loud? He stirred. You squint to the horizon to see unfamiliar colors snapping in the breeze. The ship draws near and its crew throws open the gun ports. Let me try to get close without smashing my boat in half running into it for once. Let me see if I can do it. What is jibe? Oh, alright. So wait, what did they do? Turn to port? Alright. Okay, cool. I did get that right. I wanted to face the same way they did. Oh, wait. What are these? So wait, my range is 200 to 500. Their range is 350 to 600. I'm inside their range right now. They can't shoot me, it looks like. Let's test that theory. Hobbled immune paralyzed. Gotcha. I'm out, everyone. Have a good night, Iroquois. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we smashed the ship 2 times. Wait, I must be on the opposite side of the boat. I was looking... I think I was looking at the wrong side of the boat. Okay, Alright, let's just run toward them. It's gonna take them forever to reload those guns. Miss 12. We can repair that. Can't. Okay, one more, and then I should be able to jump on the boat. Prepare to board. Okay, so this is still less damage than just smashing the boat into theirs, which is what I normally do. Usually injures half my crew, and it takes weeks and tons of medicine to get them back up. Oh, that was just me making thinking sounds. Wasn't trying to get your attention.
I think so.
Pause. Hold on. All right.
It makes no difference.
Okay. There's one big blind on a majority of them.
You see that, Ishi? Afraid not, Captain.
Honestly, unless someone gets bursted, these are really easy opponents because they're humans. I'm all over killing humans. Look, I've even got Aloth here helping because we're on my boat, so the companions I don't usually use are here. And see, they target the lowest health people first, every time. And y'all attacked me. Yeah. Okay. They're max morale, so I'm not really worried about giving them some of my loot. Take all and continue. That was satisfying. I like winning the boat battles. All right. Ruins of Amira's Roost. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff on this island. Let's check this out. Hardtack. Got another field of crackers. I mean, hardtack is like crackers, right? I think it is. The sailors are very unimpressed by it. Mainstay of nautical cuisine, this is a meal of necessity. Bread simply will not keep for weeks at sea. Sailors have long since adopted this unappetizing substitute. Best served with a glass of salt water to soften it. What? Isn't salt water, like, poisonous for humans? Why would you write that? Is there, like, in real life, if you drink salt water with certain foods, is it okay? I thought that'll just kill you. Not gonna look at all that new loot. I skimmed it before I hit loot all. You smell them before you see them. Lago Faith corpses litter the area. Some are burned beyond recognition, while others have been crushed so badly they're little more than a greasy smear on the ground. Little buddy, I can't see through you. Search the area. Maya. You catch a flash of movement in your peripheral vision. You realize a large party of Lago Faith lie in wait for you in the surrounding jungle. No doubt they seek revenge for their fallen friends. Lago Faith let out an undulating cry and charged toward you. It dehydrates you, not poisonous. Salt water makes you crazy. Soldiers actually drink often in traditional meals. It detoxes some harmful food. I never knew that. You know, there's always, like, movies where people are, like, cast away at sea. You know, if they drink too much salt water, I know they die. Like, it's not going to keep you alive like normal water will. Okay. Well, I learned something new. Like, my knowledge of salt water came from those flicks. Alright, so we blinded those guys, so they had to run forward to see us. How do you feel, Brood Mother? How do you feel your chances are right now? I have to get forward tomorrow. Going to crash. Good day. Thanks for streaming as always. All right, Street. Thank you for stopping by and everything else. It's good seeing you. If you are poisoned, drinking heavily salt water will help you throw up. Do not drink only salt water. Okay, yeah. So I think my limited knowledge of drinking salt water just came from movies where people were like cast away at sea and they were trying to stay alive. I think we can all agree it tastes pretty awful though. I've never met someone that's been like, man, I am craving some salt water right now. I need to either get a camera to the side of me so you guys can see Lap Kitty more of the time, and maybe a green screen or something, or just find a way for the cat to be interested in this perch that we got for it. Because I haven't found a way to keep it interested in being up there for more than a few minutes at a time. Ruins of Amira's Roost. Several Lago Faith corpses lie strewn across the entrance of the ruins in broken, boneless heaps. Boneless? The blood dashed on the ground is bright red and still fresh. They must have died recently. Into the ruin. A great example of resistance vulnerable to afflictions that we were talking about earlier is Aeton, the giant dudes. They're vulnerable to decks of... No! The cat, it just jumped up and attacked the Orlan guy with the 2 guns on the screen, guys. It just, like, tackled the screen and swatted at it. Do you hate Orlans?
Already on it.
Tried to eat a dwarf yesterday, and now this. The vines form the vanguard of the jungle's efforts to reclaim this temple. Anything you have that immobilizes, like Maya's AoE hazard, instead paralyzes them. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you. I definitely have a better understanding of how that works now.
Quick, talk me something else. Love will be on sync.
Your story.
Can't do it. Still got it.
Those were quick.
Leave it.
It is not White Tiger.
No
Stop it.
lantern.
Shame
Can't
on
hide
you.
from me.
Oh, we got skeletons. All right, hold on.
You're here to take the Book of Storms from me. I know it.
The woman's hair is a mess, her clothes ragged, her voice is haggard with
You
exhaustion.
can't have it. It's mine. Mine!
She glares at you with narrowed, untrusting eyes and gritted teeth. I don't even know what the Book of Storms is.
I won't be fooled by your lies. Arkemir didn't believe it was real either. He told me I was mad. But I have proof. I'll show him.
Why do you care what Arkemir thinks? You're a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. You shouldn't care what Arkemir thinks.
I won't let you steal it from me. It's mine. I found it.
She turns to her minions and gestures wildly at you. Next time someone is stunned, cast Triumph of the Crusader on them, 4th level pre-spell.
Kill the intruders.
I'm not sure I picked that spell up. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh.
It's beyond me.
Hold on. Let's have you do Chill Fog.
Stay with me.
Saying goodbye. Son of a curse!
Oh my gosh. You know what? Cancel that. Just do this. Let's do Watchful Presence. Deal through these wizard spells. Oh, we're all getting paralyzed. I'm crazy. Goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, one skeleton down.
Right between the eyes.
Second try.
Okay. What can we do? Let's do another Chill Fog. I thought he'd have to come around the corner to cast that. I'm surprised. Alright, there's another Chill Fog. That blinded her, so she had to take a step forward. Let's do Relentless. Ooh, he's paralyzed. Oh my. Oh, we got the Ogre spell off! Beauty! It got interrupted earlier, so we weren't able to get it off. Nice, the Ogres just killed the Wizard Lady.
Can't get a clean hit.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is probably the highest damage output encounter we've run into. Nice, that AI just kicked in, guys. Her health dropped below a quarter, and she instantly did restore on her.
Let's go. Can't get a clean hit.
Okay, your gun doesn't work on that, so let's have you hit this guy. But do you guys still have... No, it's already worn off. So let's recast this to increase your damage.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Alright, where is she? Let's have her hit the Void Seer. Oh, you were the one doing the fireballs? I straight up thought that the fireballs... Yeah, immune to piercing. I thought the fireballs were coming from the, this lady that we killed. I want to be paralyzed. Okay, just run.
Death to our enemies.
Another ironclad construct, making this take a lot longer. Doing okay though.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Missed.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, you know what? I think that was actually fire damage. 'Cause that spell I just attempted is boiling spray, and it's like boiling water. I think it does fire damage, and that guy was immune to fire damage, so I don't think anything happened there. Grimoire. Exceptional robe. Onyx. Book of Storms? Oh, that's another grimoire. Let's see. Okay. No quest items or crazy things in there that I can see.
What did you find, Ishi?
What did we find? Amira's Wing. Two-handed rod. It's highly in Squall, 1 per rest. Wilting Wind, 1 per rest. Okay. What we got up here? Oh my gosh, what is that?
Not a problem.
Harmony. God, I could barely see that. Ah! Wait, did he like propose to her and she laughed in his face and so the ring was left on the ground? Grants commitment. Additional resolve while near a bonded ally. +1 resolve. Lover's bond. Immune to int afflictions. Interesting. Well, the only one I really care about resolve on is the tank, and he's actually using a weapon that gives him a solitude buff, which means he's more powerful when he's away from everyone, so I'm not going to also give him that ring, because that would be silly. Except for the scepter. Hey, what's up? What are you mewing about? Alright, I guess we're done clearing this place. Immune to hit afflictions means no charm, no dominated, no confuse. Cool. That does make it a bit more considerable. I was only valuing the resolve. Oh, shoot, I don't know. Let's do this. Okay. How do I get over there? Is it gonna let me cross this river, or am I just gonna dead end into it? Oh, there's a fight here. We can do this fight first. The deep river that flows down the island's central mountains meets the sea here, expanding into a broad delta. The azure water spreads to the east, remarkably calm and quiet. Gulls hang on the air above the shallows, intermittently diving in pursuit of food. A weathered skiff rests on the shore, and a galleon sets at anchor a mile or so off the coast. Fresh footprints in the sand lead inland along the side of the river. Follow the footprints. You follow the path inland. Unlike the sea, the river's waters churn on their way down from the hills. On the far side of the water stands the crumbled ruins of an ancient tower. A huge lake, the river's source, spreads before you, ringed almost entirely by walls of sheer rock. It is fed by towering waterfalls that cascade down the island's rocky promontories. Near the shore, you see a group of kith, along with an ogre and an imp in freebooter dress. Hide. You duck behind a rock, kicking a stone on your way. It bounces down the hill, and the pirates look up at you. "A hider by that rock!" squeals the imp, pointing at you wildly. "I saw it first!" One of the kith, a sharply dressed young man, steps forward, his hand hovering near the grip of his blade. Alright. Excuse me. I figured this was going to be a fight no matter what, because it had the crossed swords on the minimap. The pirate bows low at the waist, his left hand fanning out the tail of his fine Balian coat. His right hand, however, remains near the grip of his weapon. He straightens, dark eyes holding yours.
I'm not one to start a fray. I don't have to, bon amico, but I'm very curious as to just what in the name of WoW you're doing here.
Happened by, and you look like someone worth meeting.
I'm sure. We just happened by ourselves. Still, the question requires asking and answering alike. Why are you here?
That's a nice box. What's in it?
A very large pile of none of your goddamn concern. Quiet, rat.
I was just going, actually.
As you will, but you watch yourself and be on your way.
Really? You can just do that and walk away? I'm very surprised. Come on. Come on. Alright. Nope, can't cross there. Do you have to, like, go all the way around the perimeter? How do you get over there? Let's try going down here. Alright. 30 water, cool. Lighted Bog. I can handle that difficulty level. We did a red triple skull earlier. Fetid, sweltering air cradles you as you push your way through the thick undergrowth. Your clothing sticks to your skin, and sweat drips from your brow and chin. You hear movement ahead of you, accompanied by something that sounds like conversation. Approach openly. A large boggy clearing spreads before you, mist clinging to the water and soggy ground alike. Oh my gosh, what is that? A massive lurker rests in the water, utterly still, as a Menpuegra and Delimgon speak in low surus tones. The Menpuegra and Delimgon fall silent as you approach, and the former waves the latter back as she makes her way to you. The reek of decay precedes her as she peers at you with black eyes. We would kill you for your trespass, consume your essence and add it to our own, yet you find us otherwise engaged. Leave this place while you can. Hard lips twist and bound, a mouth filled with the teeth of gnarled wood. Scatter them with magic? Shining beacon. Shodi gathers essence around them before hurling a blast of mystic power into the clearing. Debris falls around you, but the Menpuegra and her cohort remain. The creatures glare at you and hiss as one. The floor around you bursts into movement, advancing. Oh, great. Shodi, you made me think that you could just blast them away. I didn't think you were just going to tick them off and fail horribly. Okay.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Oh, we can put the high damage guns back on. We don't need to keep using the non-gun weapons that we switched to because we were fighting the undead creatures, the skeletal creatures. Alright. Let's do double chill fog here. That thing can mind control people. We gotta be careful around that.
Can't get a clean hit.
Alright, just brought the lightning. Let's throw Blight out there. The more targets on our team, the better, because this thing will keep trying to mind control people. So if it's only getting like a whelp or something, that's ideal. What are you mewing at? Come on. Do the heal. Do the heal.
Let's go.
Okay. Bird, back up for a minute.
No can
It's
do.
no good to me.
What? Is the bird's stuck. It's stuck or rooted or something, but it's not getting out of there like I'm telling it to. And Shodi was saying no can do. I think she couldn't reach it for some reason. Where's the AoE heal? Is this it? Oh, that's Revive the Fallen. That's... I think this is a friendly AoE.
Poison.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Nothing to help.
Oh my. A lot of damage here.
Yeah.
why? Okay, there we go. Let's have you move here and cast regeneration on everybody if you can.
Something else.
Very nice.
Hey, give me a hand here.
Which one says that one has marked for the hunt? Okay. Is it immune to piercing? It is immune to piercing. Oh my gosh. Okay, shoot. These things have the same immunities that I was having trouble with skeletons for.
Hell. Didn't work. See that, Ishi?
Okay, everyone target the dank spore. We'll come back to this other stuff. Okay.
Got it.
Alright, so let's switch to non-piercing weaponry so that we can kill this stuff. I wish I could do that on a hotkey, but I'm not found a way to do that yet. Actually, the oozes aren't immune to... Okay, so the big golem things that I just killed the last one of were immune to piercing. These oozes are immune to crush. So now we can switch back to pierce.
You need something.
Hey. No. Hold on, guys.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
No good.
Stop it.
After him. Feel like their limb.
Give me just a minute, friends. Be right back. Friends, give me just a moment. I intercepted the kitty as we started to have an accident, and I'm dealing with it. I'll be right back. All right. Our co-host is currently in the room with his litter box that we're still trying to teach him to use, thinking about what he's done.
Speak freely.
Yeah.
Let's see what these things dropped. There's lots of plant life and reagents for stuff. Okay.
I'm on it.
Let's see if there is any other herbs or anything like that in this area. It's an exit to the zone. Alright, let's check this landmass at the northeast corner before we leave. Yeah, Takehu has this almost hidden ability. He's not impeded by deep water or anything like that. He just glides through it. He's totally fine. Like Legolas walking on top of the snow without sinking into it type of thing. Reminds me of the druid ability in Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder called, I think it's called Woodland Stride. And it's just like they're immune to environmental impairments, like getting caught on thorns and stuff like that. Ruined Tower. Okay, we did finally find our way. We did finally find the way to get to here. Alright, so sift through the location. I found some pyrite, hammer and chisel, a grimoire, another grimoire, 5 potions of Spirit Shield, and that's it. We cleared the place. Okay. We've named another unnamed island. Merlificent the Truly Insane. Merlificent, you want some of this? Unaffiliated. I'm just charging straight toward it. Your wooden hognose. 2 damage to the below deck crew? That's a new one. Must be something weird with that cannon. Prepare to board. Awesome. I wonder, that'd be kind of cool if we can get what some of these cannons to get some variety. So far, the only type of upgrade cannon we've come across is the Iron Thunderer. Oh shoot, do they have steel constructs? Oh, that's no bueno.
This does not work.
Okay, there's 1 chill fog. Let's do another. Yeah, they are. Oh my god, that's gonna add so much time to this. They have ironclad constructs.
Let's go.
Alright, summon the lightning.
It makes no difference.
I don't think so.
Yeah, lightning hit him again. Yidwin. Who's Yidwin? Is that one of the people, like my boat people? He's kicking butt over here. Or is Aloth kicking? Oh, I think Aloth's kicking butt.
Can't get a clean hit.
Aloth is... Okay, it's because it's all magic. He's doing a lot of damage to these things. So all we got left is the metal robots right now.
Let's go.
Better try something else.
Just keep pounding on the magical damage.
I hope nobody saw that.
Is that a deer? Oh yeah, a deer is here.
You see that, Ishi?
Alright, 1 robot down, others getting lower.
Hitting the water.
I guess Aloth is out of spells, he's just wanding right now. Yeah, here's we get fire wand, so I'm not even sure if it's doing damage.
Try something else.
I wonder if the Andra's whip, the big water tentacle, I wonder if that actually does water damage or just physical and smashes people. How do I get an ironclad construct on my team? Or be able to get one for my tank to drive around, so you can ride in an ironclad construct. That's what we need.
Hardly seems fair.
They're so ridiculously durable. Did forget to do this. This would have spent up a tiny bit.
This does not work.
Okay, they're dead. Poleaxe, exceptional breastplate, superb wand, an 8-ear channel gun. Cool. New option for the boat. All right, take all and continue. Cool. Okay. Okay. Once we exit the screen, I'm going to take a look at the stats on the ship upgrades. Okay. So we're currently using Iron Thunderer. Iron Thunderer is 200 to 500 meters, 6 to 9. This thing... wait, double bronzer? When did we get that? Okay, so Deerwood and Hognose, is that the one we had at the beginning of the game? 150 to 400. The other time 3 turns. Let's see, 6 to 9. 50 to 4. Okay. This one 250 to 350. 8 turns, but does a lot more damage. 350 to 600. So this one is just way more range, but less damage. Alright, maybe let's put a bronzer on each side. Or what is it? Yeah, double bronzer. Let's put one of those on each side of the boat. Okay. You're a cook, right? Alright, let's swamp you two so you can be healing. And we need a cannoneer. Who else here can be a cannoneer? Anyone? Anyone? He can, but you're currently the surgeon. Can anyone else here be a surgeon? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I guess I'll just have to have someone terrible be a cannoneer while these guys heal up. Oh, I almost forgot. We've got this dude. What do you do? 2-star deckhand and a cook. Doesn't really help. Okay. Murkwater Lagoon. Alright, we got another triple skull fight over here, guys. Hey, Zab! Long time no talk, my white knight. How you doing? Hope you've been good. Figured I'd creep while I set up my stream. Word, gotcha. What are you going to be playing tonight? Oh my god, what? The Voracious Mountain? Is this just a giant slime?
Can't hide from me.
After him.
Yeah, you're a pretty thing, aren't you? Oh, high resistances to everything. Okay.
Damn it, got away.
Oh my god, the damage.
On your feet, now!
Okay, that bird's dead. Okay, you all need to back the hell up.
Alright. Might as well be hitting the water. Bleeding flowers, the most.
I'm actually doing a creative stream. I'm making some art to parody Tumblr and SF. Come here soon. Oh man. I love all those memes where it's like Tumblr shoots all of the porno users and then they're like, where did all our users go? Oh my gosh, this thing has so much health.
No one noticed that crap. Can't get a clean hit.
Yo, we might be reloading the game, guys. This is hella damage. Oh, the tank just died. Yeah. I think I got cocky because the last time we tried to do something that was 4 levels higher than us, we did fine. And this thing just like flicked us aside. Our tank's already down. Alright. Lesson learned. Gonna be my mascot getting punched through the chest by a Tumblr Chan, very JoJo-esque. You know, on that topic, so I had watched all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure minus the current season, and it was you constantly posting about it on Facebook that reminded me there was a new season, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah. And so I recently binge watched all of the current season, so I'm caught up now. You brought JoJo back into my world. Oh, there's a storm there. Sail around it, sail around it. Oh wow, really? Like at an event or just like for fun on stream or something? It is truly bizarre. Derelict Valen ship. Like derelict, like abandoned? We're gonna fight some spooks. Pittsburgh Techo. Sweet. I hope you're gonna be posting pictures on Facebook or something. Beudel points at the ship in the distance. Galleon captain, a three-master or a was. Not remains of the ship's foremast, save a splintered stump, and the bowsprit has been sheared off. See how they crippled her? That's the work of pirates. Principe most likely, and probably the upstarts if they're raiding this close to Valian patrol routes. Imanai leans in close. They'll have taken any gold, but they might have left supplies. Arena's brow is damp with sweat. We shouldn't stick around. If Valian sees plundering one of their ships, they won't give us a chance to explain. No, we're gonna salvage it. You take a small boarding party and scour the galleon. Most of its cargo and all of its crew are missing, but you do find several barrels of fresh water, a few stacks of dried rice, and some coarse meal. Your competent hands make quick work of the task. You return to the ship and order Beudel to set sail. Wait, what check was that? Oh, it was deckhand check. Okay, when it says competent hands, it meant your deck hands. I thought it meant my hands. My friend is going as a Bacchio, so we'll have some very nice little poses. Oh, nice. Be sure to get the ones that look like they require a cable to stand upright. Who was... Oh, man, I can't think of his name right now. The French guy that had the white hair that went like way, way, way up, and his shirt ended right here, right above the nipples. It was just like here down was his shirt, and there was that cover art of him like leaning way over. It is like an impossible pose. I'm immediately thinking of that. I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about. My description lacks a certain flair. Alright, we gained 3 morale robbing that ship. God, what was the French guy's name? That's gonna bug me now. Hold on. This is gonna bug me. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure French guy. Polnareff. It was Polnareff that I'm thinking of. Hold on. Polnareff pose. This. Here we go. Yeah. This is the one. He's leaning down or he's like an inch off the ground sideways. The impossible pose. I've seen so many funny pictures of people trying that. Alright. Abandoned village. Can we search for free stuff? Oh, not much. We got something. Hasongo. We've already done stuff at Hasongo, I think. Desawa the shark? What's down here? Bana. Oh, I think I got a bounty to kill Bana. Let's take a look. Tap that quick save button. Killer Queen. Use another one bites the dust off. That was so goofy. It's so funny when the Japanese voice actors will say an attack in English.
Still is a pond.
Killer Queen uses another one bites the dust off.
Just leave it to me.
Alright, chill fog.
This does not work.
I'm blind. Find them all.
Not sure I can.
Alright. And bring the storm.
Between the eyes.
Oh, nice. We just paralyzed like 3 of them. Should have this in the bag. Ah, there's 1 ironclad construct. Son of a gun. Really starting to get tired of those things. Little bomb.
Does not work.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I remember it felt so anticlimactic when they chased that guy around for like an entire season and then he got freaking ran over by an ambulance. It's like, what? Alright, yeah, we did have a bounty for Bana.
Didn't work.
Let's buff up our precision and might so that we tear down this metal guy faster.
Can't get a clean hit.
Finally. Robot down.
Not a problem.
Alright. Oh, we got a unique item. Nomad's Brigandine. Grants lone a chance to convert incoming hits to grazes while there are no allies nearby. With the Horror, grants bonus deflection while near allies. 25% less damage taken from disengagement attacks, plus 3 armor. Wow, this is really good. Exceptional, superb. Girdle of a Jotun Khan, 3 Khan. Alright, let's see if that armor's an upgrade for the tank. Let's see. Currently using 11 plus 2 to armor, plus 2 to electric power. I know he's not using any electric attacks. I was just wearing this thing for the armor. So this thing looks like it's just a flat, pure armor upgrade. So 105. Yeah. So what can we enchant this thing with? Feigned Retreat, 20% chance to reflect against disengagement attacks. Immunity to disengagement attacks. Not that he really moves much. Plus 5 deflection against melee weapons. Just all the time? Plus 5 deflection against ranged weapons. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. I'll probably get deflection against melee because ranged we take half damage from because of the wall ability. So let's do this. Yep, that's fine. So it's already superb. So going to legendary takes $30,000. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we'll just leave it like that. Sassy. Looking Daijobu.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else here? Or is it just that bounty and that's the only thing here? Alright. Cool. Zone out. Alright, I think there was one more thing on this island, like a source of food, like a fruit orchard or something like that. Oh, it was a water pond. There we go, got 17 water. Okay, got that. Whoa, no, no, no! No, no, no! Dang it! Oh. No. I didn't mean to touch this. I've never actually ran into one of these. Rope and grappling hook. Takehu, tie yourself to the mast and use your abilities on the storm. Takehu ties himself off at the waist, giving enough slack to adjust his posture as he begins a fluid, intricate form. The waves around you respond to him at once. Assign crew duties. Baedul, take this line and lash yourself to, so if I use another grappling hook to tie him to the wheel. Assign deckhand duties. All hands get below deck and secure the cargo. Alright. Oh, there's no option to turn around. We can't outrun this one, Captain. The sea roils and the ship rocks as waves broadside the Defiant. The wind drives rain across the decks. What does this mean? Alright. Get everyone below deck and batten down the hatches. Storm Rage is on. Let's see. We're flying bare poles. All hands to their posts, we're holding course. -3 morale. They don't like working in the rain. Oh my gosh. Dude, I would like to just reload to before this. This is ridiculous. We've been in this for 3 days? There. Okay, we're out. So we got the ship's damaged. Is anyone injured? No one's injured. We can put our cannoneer back. Put you back. Alright, so they'll repair that over time. We lost some medicine overboard. Good lord. Mariner's porridge. Beer. Hoi. Definitely gotta be careful you don't travel too quickly, run into that crap. Alright, what other quests do I have? There's Ashen Maw, that's the main quest. Harbinger's Watch. What is this island? There is stuff. I like stuff. Alright, so we got a bunch of water, that's good. We just had some go overboard during the storm. Some little merchant, don't care. Okay. Alright, well, you know what we can do is go turn in the bounty. Return to Ngata in the Serpent's Crown in Nekataka. So let's go back to Nekataka. Head straight back to the city and get the reward for this, which sometimes includes getting an additional bounty quest. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna say leave the city on foot real quick. I just saw something on the map. I don't know if it respawned or if I never noticed it before, but there's free food right here. Alright. Serpent's Crown in Nekataka. Now we can go there to get the bounty reward. Tip on the radius of spells, we already know that, thanks to our viewers who have helped me figure that part out. Okay. But where was the bounty person? What was the name of the person? Noongata. Alright, we're looking for a Noongata. Don't remember exactly where she is, so I'm just gonna make a quick lap around here so we can find someone named Noongata. Ah, there we go.
Didn't you help me track down that crab thief in Etua?
So it is true what they say. You never forget a face. Nangata, a pleasure as always.
Hard to forget the boy who pilfered half my earnings when he thought my back was turned.
Ooh.
That is a vile falsehood. I pilfered a third of your earnings. A finder's fee.
Shodi's eyes narrow, dark flashes fusing.
What say, Hunter?
I got Baina's head.
So it has.
Ngata accepts the head and looks into its eyes. Creepy. Wow, 15k XP? That's
She was
insane.
like a greased pyre in her day, slipping between hands that never grasped her for long. Lasts forever.
Chip is in
Good
solitary
work,
right
Hunter.
now, rockin'. He was with me for about 2 hours, and then he started trying to use the bathroom on the floor, and I caught him just barely in time and ran him to his litter box, so he's currently closed in that room. So he was here for 2 hours of the stream hanging out with me, but he's in solitary at the moment, hopefully emptying his bladder in the correct place. Alright, what bounties you got?
My contacts hiss of Flamewalker Vesali, a Naga shaman with a venomous tongue. During a conflict between clans, Vesali lured a rival leader into an ambush under the guise of truce. Her snake brethren want her snuffed out. She is rumored to be near the territory she claimed in the eastern parts of the Kawa'orukuhu island chain.
I'll return with her head. Cool. Wow. The entire party just leveled. So just to remind you guys, everyone's XP bars are not identical.
Ready when you
Usually, like, 2 of them level, then a little bit later 1 more levels, then a little bit later 2 more level. That just goes to show how much XP that quest turn-in gave, that everyone leveled at the same time. Alright, athletics, diplomacy. What do we got? What's this? Might. Okay, max health is a solid maybe. Uncanny luck is a solid maybe. Don't know if we need any of that. I totally forgot I got this. I haven't used it once. I don't think I've needed it once, honestly. Health, uncanny luck. Immunity to disease and poison. Alright, I'm thinking let's do max health. He is a paladin after all. No, I haven't been the whole game. I've been doing bluff, diplomacy, bluff, diplomacy, bluff, diplomacy as this character leveled. You see right here, they're both at 9. Alright, so our tank should have just gotten a lot more health. We're at 286 now. Alright, Maya. Mechanics, survival. Let's see. That's empowered, 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 empowered. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Grants chance to completely resist the effects of a hostile spell. Base health. Probably just gonna get health. I really don't need any of the ranger special stuff for her. We've been kind of grasping at straws for good skills for her for a few levels now, so. Alright, Maya's leveled up. Yeah, she got a lot of health from that level up because of the new talent. Alright, explosives and metaphysics for Lynn's. What do we want for you? Sweeping. I could try out the Big Drake. I don't know if 1 Big Drake is better than the 3 little improved whelps, but I could try it. Or I could just go ahead and get the, get something passive. 5% resistance to incoming attacks, and 5% of your hits are converted to critical strikes. Let's just do that. That's good all around. And that way we're not gambling on whether the replacement skill is better. How you created the character, Wayne. Give me bluff, I love bluffing, give you that. Yeah, I did, but I've been going kind of half and half with it. Because if you look at how many skills are down here. If you just have everyone in the party go all out on 1 skill, you have 5 people in the party. You're only going to have 5 of the 9 skills. So if you want them all covered, you have to have a few people go split. And in my party, I completely abandoned, I think, history, intimidate, and streetwise, and I've got everything else. Okay, what do we got? Trying for the Crusaders, strong for 60. Near the body. care, don't care, don't care. Shield of the Faithful grants a deflection bonus to all allies. Minor Avatar. Pillar of Holy Fire. Specifically Pillar of Righteous Anger. Storm of Holy Fire. Is all your damage fire? Let's burn. Is there anything you do that's big damage? I mean, this is slash. I'm looking to see if there's anything she has that can help us kill big robots. Fire. That's lightning. Let's get that. Wait, where was it? Oh, it was right here. That's shock damage. That should work on the robots. Oh, that might hit friendly. That will hit friendlies. Son of a gun. Alright. Let's just get something defensive, I guess. Nice concentration at the start of combat. Okay. Alright, Alchemy, Insight. And let's just get him more health. I've been getting everybody more max health because they've all got skills I'm happy with. And it's what getting like a new skill would replace what they're doing. Actually, hold on. Sorry, this is a dual class guy. I should look at Drew before I do that. Before I commit to that. You got anything else here that will help with robots? Crush and freeze. Overwhelming wave. What do you currently have for this tier? The Conjure Blight. And the boiling, and boiling is fire, which doesn't work on the robots. That's piercing. So it's 32 to 43. 4. It says target, but the description says everything that's path. Alright, let's... I have to aim this one carefully, but let's get that. Oh, this is... You know what? This is raw. Raw damage means, like, nothing really mitigates it. But they have to be below maximum health for this to hurt them. Let's try Infestation of Maggots. And it's foe only. I can cast it right on the party, and it doesn't matter. Okay, let's do that. I like that. Oh shit, that's in the same category. Okay, I guess I'll do like one Shell Fog, then Infestation, and see how that works out. I do like dots. I do like unavoidable damage. So what level are we now?
Need a hand?
14? I think this game might go up to 20? Let's go over here to the exit. What is the next quest to do? The Valen Trading Company headquarters will want to know what happened. Where are the Valen? I think that was at Queen's Birth. So I guess I can go do that right now because we are in the city with that. It doesn't let me pop straight there? Weird. Okay. Queen's Birth, I guess. As you can see from the list of buildings here, there's many buildings you can just load straight into and skip one of the load screens, but the Valen Trade... Maybe it's because the Valen Trading Company is closed at night. As I was not allowed to go in there one day because of the nighttime thing. Hopefully it's daytime when we load in and I can visit them. Come on. Come on. The mouse cursor changed. There we go. Alright, Valen Trade Company. Boop. He's just mocking you and the building burned down. Boy, that escalated quickly, didn't it? I'm just like, man, I hope they're open. You're like, maybe they're all dead.
His light shines brightest for those who embrace him. God shepherds us all, traveler.
Okay, he doesn't have anything useful to say. Just like most mad prophets on the street. We're all gonna die. These guys aren't going to be happy with me because the way I completed that quest is not the way they wanted me to complete that quest, but let's find out. Where was the head of the company? Probably in this important looking room. Let's check over here.
Welcome back.
Okay. Loev Alvari.
Ah, good, you're back. I hope you had a pleasant voyage.
I found the Adra vein.
Ah. Before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castor will want to hear from you in person.
Okay. Come on. I don't know where we're loading. Are we in a different floor of this building now? The man who rises to greet you has a tidy, scholarly bearing, only emphasized by the thin-framed lenses he pushes farther up his nose. He clasps his hands together, offering you a smile equal parts polite and relieved.
Albari tells me you were kind enough to look into this business on Pococahara for us. I hope you bring good news.
The Adra pillar was corrupted, but I managed to restore it. It should be safe to harvest. Oh, this is what they wanted.
De veras? Incredible. What fortune we have had.
I mean, I restored it for completely different reasons, but I can get a payout too.
Do much to allay our investors' concerns. And the crew. Beza and the others.
They died in the ruins at Pococahara. The defenses were too much for them.
A sorry end for such dedicated individuals. How very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale.
I guess so, Rockin'. Not something I often think about.
I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss. Oh, and do pay the man for his trouble first.
You gain 1,700 copper. Alvari wordlessly hands you a coin purse. She bows stiffly and then turns to depart. Seems like she's not too happy about not being included in whatever's about to happen.
I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as yourself. I'd read much about your exploits alongside the Crucible Knights in Defiance Bay. Their little experiments. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position to offer each other something that we cannot find elsewhere. The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the greatest fleet on the seas, the support of the richest men and women in the world. What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? A soldier's wages, so that you can elevate the fortunes of a distant king?
I've been doing quests for both of these companies that hate each other. I'm guessing at some point I'm going to have to pick a side or something like that.
And the Queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe among all the rest of these neglected people. You've lived outside the caste system all these years. Are you eager to return to it?
No.
I can give you money, fame, certainly. But the men and women of the company, we set our aims high. And if I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Alvari deal with you.
Isn't Adra what your company is after?
Yes, of course. But consider the luminous Adra is only valuable because of what it can offer those who consume it. The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Nekataka for nearly a century now. It was only 2 years ago that we discovered the effects of luminous Adra with the aid of our animancers and several watchers.
Continue.
Flaune Alette has continued to study the potential of luminous Adra in all manner of advances. Why content ourselves to sell all this Adra as a luxury when we might use it to change the world. But of course you understand all of this.
But of course.
Alette sent word of your involvement in her latest experiment. A very dramatic first attempt, I hear. Though, Alette has a tendency to gloss over details. But I want to hear it from you.
My soul was sent to the beyond into one of Rimmergrand's realms.
You'll put the priest into a frenzy with talk like that. Communion with the gods is their business.
Despite the levity in his voice, Castle regards you with gloomy regret.
A near-death experience does little to recommend Alette's efforts. I am glad you are in one piece, Watcher. We are in the early days of Alette's research. Flawed as this outing was, there is promise there. This is only the start, you know. The very dawn of a new age of discovery. But just imagine.
Castle spreads his hands. His eyes behind his spectacles are fever bright with enthusiasm.
Imagine if we could transport goods and people more quickly than any vessel or horse. Cure every kind of ailment. Perhaps cure disease altogether. We'll extend our lifespans by decades. Maybe even centuries one day. This has all been the work of a single outpost. I want there to be a dozen outposts, 100. Animancers working together to better
nice
our
dream.
lives. Look at what we have left behind. Old Valia is a battlefield at constant war with itself. But the republics have risen from that past. We can rise farther still. And in doing so, we will raise all of Aora with us.
That's exactly what I was saying. Lofty goals, Castle.
Yes, but achievable, I think. I may not live to see it, but I will see the groundwork done. But I've said enough. Too much, I think. There will be more experiments to come. Until then, I have a more grounded task I need assistance with. Nothing that should put your spirit in any danger.
I should hope not.
Nekataka sees its share of smuggling. I doubt that would surprise anyone. But we've learned of a particular exchange that will have more dire effects than a few spoiled Hawana peasants.
Continue.
There are no peasants in the tribes. Your people created this term.
Peace, man. They certainly aren't kings or queens, are they? There is a Royal Deadfire Company official by the name of Quarno, who has been meeting in secret with one of the Principi. I do not believe he works with the approval of his masters.
Continue.
He meets with a Captain Tola, a known pirate and smuggler. I hope I don't have to tell you that an
Is this where I have to
between
pick a side?
crooked royal official and the Principi is not the kind of trouble any of us need. I have a woman, Britza, waiting in the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The smugglers do business there, and she has kept an eye on things. I promise to send assistance. Find her, and she will tell you what she knows.
Why not just tell the Royal Deadfire Company?
Telling you amounts to much the same, no? Someone has to put a stop to things.
Good thing that someone is us. Raw Italian black powder is worth its weight in Adra out here.
I'll do it.
Excellent. Meeting you has been a stroke of luck, Watcher. I'll await your report.
Alright, that was a lot of talking. Let's see. It looks like some of the stuff in this room is not stealing to grab. That is... Alright. So, let's see. Alright, so we're on the second floor of the Valian Trading Company. I had been up here before, but that one room I wasn't allowed in. Apparently I had to be doing that quest to be allowed in there. Alright. I'm gonna need to go outside no matter what. Yeah, Loading into Queen's Birth and any of the outside zones in Nekataka seem to take longer than most of the other stuff in the game. I think it's just they have more stuff in them. It's just a much bigger level. Let's see, where are we going now? We can go deal with Aothas. There's a volcano. An honored guest, turning to Harbinger's Wrath. I think this might be for one of the DLCs. I'm not sure. Bounty, Kilveen. And the we can go to the Luminous Bathhouse while we're in the city. Yeah, you're right. I remember our longest load in Pathfinder was 4 minutes. Nothing has topped that. Where's the bathhouse? There it is. Pathfinder's a very fun game. It had a lot of potential. I think just what people hated on it was all the time you spent not playing the game. Alright, so what's the name of the person? Breeze. Avert your eyes, people. There's dangly bits in here. Dean. Alright, Breeze must be upstairs. There we go.
You and I, we have a mutual friend, do we not?
Just tell me what I need to do.
A Royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principio associate, Tola, will meet tonight to discuss the details of a business arrangement. They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake. Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain, to ensure their comfort.
Oh no, please don't tell me
understand?
she's going to suggest I be down there naked waiting for this guy.
I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant,
No!
so you might observe
This better be a
their
magic
meeting.
disguise.
With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement. You will not be able to take your gear.
I knew
but
it.
Do not worry. Should the situation get out of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that.
You can't do this yourself?
I have had dealings with Tolar in the past, and I am certain she will recognize me.
Dude, I
Hence
hate it
why
when
I have
games make you go into a
requested
fight
assistance
nude.
from Director Castle, though it pains me to do so.
I have to be unarmed?
They will not believe you an attendant if you carry a blade. But do not fear. I would not throw you to the wolves. Remember, should you have need of them, there is a step prepared quickly then.
Alright, I'm gonna tap quick save and
Are
see
you
what
ready,
happens.
Gelarde? Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak. Take this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
Am I gonna serve them drinks? Dude, who in a bathhouse wants to see like a 3-foot tall rat serving them drinks? Because that's what my character looks like when he's not in his equipment. This is a big old rat. Oh, the whole party's naked? Oh my god. Dude, I hope it re-equips them automatically after this. Is Tola the one I'm supposed to talk to? Okay, if we're gonna get in a fight, let's get our back against the wall over here.
Yeah? Not a problem.
Oh, I have to beat... Oh my gosh. A boisterous woman with a long sunburned nose motions you to approach. Her eyes droop half closed and the stench of liquor wafts off of her.
Ah, what timing. Landing in all this water's making me thirsty.
Bow and give her a bottle of rice wine. She drinks deep from the bottle and releases it with a belch and smack of her lips. She regards you through red-rimmed eyes and slowly looks you up and down.
Your face... weird. Have we met?
She peers into your eyes, though no recognition sparks in her expression.
It's probably the wine.
Tola stares at you unsteadily, her eyes half closed. Give her the other bottle of rice wine. She grabs the bottle and chugs the entirety of its contents without taking a breath. She sways a bit when she sets the bottle down and gives you a bleary-eyed grin.
Has anyone ever told you you're great? 'Cause you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse. Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quano.
You did?
We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire. It'll be fun.
You must be really important if you can afford to buy out the bathhouse.
Flatterer.
She grins toothily and attempts to wink, but it ends up looking like she's got something in her eye.
I'm no queen of Nekataka, but I do alright. I captain a ship for the Principe, and the big grouchy guy back there, Quano, works for the Royal Deadfire Company. Sometimes, when he's not doing stuff on the sides. Doing stuff like selling me cannons. That's what we're celebrating. Did I mention that?
What brings you to the bathhouse tonight?
My large friend and I are celebrating a business transaction. But I can't say anymore.
She rolls her eyes and casts a look back at the Almawa man reclining on a bench behind her. What do you plan to do with all that firepower?
I'm gonna blow up some Valian trading company ships and take their luminous Ardra. But shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Bluff! Quarno told me about you. He thinks you're important.
That's because I am.
She gives you a broad grin that she finishes off with a belch as loud as cannon fire.
I'm no queen of Nekataka.
Alright, this is a repeat.
Doing stuff like selling me cannons.
Bow and leave. Okay. Can I leave now? Project has something I could do for more details. Be waiting for me. The national heroes. Queen's birth. Okay. I think I got all the info. I'm guessing if I had not gotten her drunk enough when I asked those questions, it would have, like, aroused suspicion or something, and she would have attacked. Because otherwise they wouldn't have had the whole weapons in the cabinet thing. Please re-equip us automatically. Please don't make me go through my bags and find every piece of armor. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. Where's his gloves? Oh, almost. I swear he had gloves. Resistance to death. I mean, that's better than nothing. Surely had better, though. Light incoming. What's that? It's a ring. Chudamank's discipline, fighter only. Maybe I didn't have a glove on him. Alright. There's a lot of stuff he doesn't have. Let's see, in terms of the area of effect. Grants Gaun's pledge. Hey, I've actually that's saved my life a few times. I'll keep that on. Where was the other ring? Resolve. That's not what I was thinking of. What was the thing that made someone immune to int impairments? It's levers to you and an ally you choose one with become immune to int afflictions until the end. Oh, that's only once per rest. Never mind. I thought that was all the time. Alright, what do we got for cloaks? +5 to all resistances. Okay, give him that. Fabulous. Do I have any more magic boots? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Okay, so Valiant Trading Company, and give them the info we just got from talking to the drunk lady in the nudie house. Woo! Still, oh gosh. Still making me go through that one extra loading screen because you can't pop directly into the Trading Co. Such a shame, such a shame. You know, they've got these guys climbing up on the deck from the side of the ship, and I've not seen any option to actually do that. Usually it's like your feet touches the water, and it's like, ah, I can't swim, I'm drowning. And that's the end of that character. Like so many video games of old, where you touch the water and you're gone. Alright, let's head back down here to the Trading Co. Oh no, it's in the evening. We might have to wait when we get down there. Unless I get lucky, maybe now that I'm working for them, they'll just let me in. Alright, we'll tap quick save and try to pick the lock.
I'll get that for you. Can't take all the credit.
Headquarters are still closed, sir.
What if it's an emergency?
If it has anything to do with paperwork or wax seal.
Alright. How do I rest? Okay. Resting is not allowed in this area. Alright, wait until dawn. Yo, I still can't walk in there? Can you guys open your freaking business? Oh, okay, hold on. I was using the interface wrong. There we go. So I'm just standing in front of this guard staring at her for 11 hours. Can I enter now? Are you creeped out yet? Like someone waiting on Black Friday outside with a tent just glaring at the employees. I'm gonna get my new flat screen TV 20% off. Okay. Do I need to talk to the person down here or the person upstairs?
Consider it
down here first. Hey, Lueva.
Glad to see you in one piece, Watcher. I heard you had an eventful trip to Hasongo. The truth is that much of this archipelago is still a mystery to us.
Archipelago, if you're
And
cultured.
such mysteries are often fatal, as the Royal Deadfire Company discovered. Perhaps if you relay your findings to Director Castle...
Okay, so she wants me to talk to the guy upstairs. Didn't you just said that at the beginning, lady? Very interesting. Now repeat this entire thing to the man upstairs. As if you need bluffing skills with her being that drunk. Yeah. I saw your message a little late, but yeah. I mean, I basically just like, here, drink both these bottles of wine. Now let's talk. And we're completely surrounded and no one else finds it suspicious. Alright, Director Castle.
Do you suppose Hasongo was a kind of vengeance for Rawatai's assistance with the Godhammer? Oh, listen to me.
Alright, I took care of things in the bathhouse.
Perfectly. Perfecto. What did you discover?
Porno is selling gunpowder and weapons to the Principe.
Deverus?
Deverus?
That is worse than I suspected.
Yes?
Please, explain. Spare me no details.
Tola is planning on using Royal Deadfire Company weapons against a Valiant Trading Company convoy carrying Luminous Adra.
Madiko. Our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principe a letter. That is enough to work with.
Hey!
Agressiva.
10K.
I do believe I'm going to ruin Quarno's day. I do have another matter I could use your assistance with, Watcher. If you have a moment.
More trouble at the bathhouse?
Not quite. Though you may feel the need for a personal visit yourself after.
Oh, is he about to send me into the sewers or something? I just got owned on Shodi's quest. I didn't realize that the release keep soul's decision forces you to one or the other enchant on her shield. Oh, is that what it is? That's why I can't do the other enchant that I want? Son of a gun.
It concerns business associate.
I did
A
not
captain by
realize
the
that,
name
Saran.
of Ferrante. Something of a notable figure among the Principi, I'm told.
So you're taking a page from Quarno's book?
Believe me, the irony is painful. Still, I think there is a clear difference. Quarno sought to improve his own fortunes, whereas this, I do for the company.
I was waiting to see if it was going to pop up and have the robot lady say that. Just a big boner in the bone zone, what I'm saying. Thank you for your continued support, LJ11C. It is much appreciated. Oh, 3 months! I think you just got the Silver Skull, my man.
Captain Ferrante will have the details, but the matter concerns a contact of his on the island of Crookspur. Apparently, they're having some trouble out there with the hostile tribe. You help them, Ferrante helps the company. You've proven resourceful. You make the logical choice.
Insight. Come clean, Castall. You're making me nervous, and that's dangerous.
I would not normally enter into such pacts with the likes of Ferrante. The company's assets are in some disarray. Our resources are not what they once were.
Continue.
It is a shameful state of affairs, but I am doing what I can to remedy the situation. You'll find Ferrante in Dunwich. Dunwich is a den for pirates, as you might imagine. You'll likely be in less danger there than on the sea, but all the same, I recommend extreme caution.
All right. Okay. Let's, So that's a good point to pause at. So we are going to pause there. And this might as well be a good time to go ahead and say it. Let me confirm that this actually went through before I say it. Since I say that. Okay, it did work. So let me switch over to an out-of-game view so that I can show this. Okay. So earlier we were talking about this, and a viewer who wished to remain anonymous, and I will respect that wish, they did not want me throwing their name around, gifted us Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, which, big thank you to them, and I won't say the name, but this game goes live tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the release day for this game. If they have a smooth launch, we're going to pause Pillars. I will finish it. And we are going to try this out tomorrow and see how it is. And many times the best time to try a brand new game is the day it goes live and see what it's like. Looking at the gameplay, it's kind of a fantasy version of XCOM. Looks like a lot of fun. We'll see how it goes. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. I love having y'all here, and it is a pleasure to have you. And if you haven't already, consider hitting that follow button. I am online every single night from at least 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time, often more than that. And if the launch goes smoothly, well, we're going to be in that section tomorrow. So again, hit the follow button if you want to be able to tell if I'm online, because I might not be in the Pillar section tomorrow. Beyond that, I always raid somebody else at the end of my streams, so give me just a second here to see who's online that is doing similar content, and we will bounce over there just to try to make them happy. If you don't like their content, you don't have to stay. It is, once again, just to try to put a smile on another streamer's face. And maybe you like the cut of the jib. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here's someone playing Pillars of Eternity 1 that is not a rerun. So I'm going to end the stream here. I hope y'all have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow, and the raid will start in about 10 seconds. Peace.